about the improvements to welfare in the industry. And I think it's really important to be clear. Any of these improvements to welfare have not come about by goodwill or a sudden revelation, and they haven't even come about simply because a documentary exposed the horror of the current practices within the greyhound industry. The changes in terms of greyhound welfare have happened because the industry was made to change. Senator Ruane talked about the fact that we pushed for a ban on exports of greyhound when the greyhound racing bill was going through this last Oireachtas. We didn't succeed in getting that at that time. But what we did succeed, with Senator Ruane and myself, with the support of others, in getting a requirement for a vet on the board of the Irish Greyhound Board and a requirement for retirement and rehoming planning. That is the reason that there is a rehoming strategy right now for Bortnacon. It's because they were required to produce a rehoming strategy. And that is why we need a strong, firmer, driving regulatory approach to these issues. We've heard about the community and rural activity in relation to racing. Let's be clear, it is an industrial scale. It is not a community activity when you are breeding 6,000 dogs a year for execution because they're not fast enough. That's industrial scale activity. It is not community activity. There is perhaps a role for the continuation of this industry, but only if it completely changes. And that's why I support the proposals that Deputy Kearns was bringing through the Dáil, because what she was bringing was proposals to say, let's transition this sector, let's scale it down and make it something that is actually something that can never be defended, which it can't be currently. I would also note that at a time of huge need in animal welfare and others, as people have said, the state subsidising this. Additionally, the betting levy, which has gone down from a 10% levy to 2% currently, 10% in 1999, a 2% levy now in the betting industry. Ladbrokes made 720 million in profits this year.
Thank you.
If there is to be additional funding, let it come from those who profit from the suffering of the greyhounds, the betting industry, and not from the public exchequer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Higgins.